Esther.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Esther.
There's so much turbulence here. I would love to rest with you for a moment and try to hold myself with all kind of stuff. I feel I'm more here than before, but so, bunch of buttons has been pressed.
Yeah. So let's start with just checking to see if there's any agenda.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Step one.
You understand?
And once you notice that there's an agenda, just see if you can put in words what the agenda is. No right or wrong, just like, okay, there's an agenda.
Oh, I have to be perfect, and so I have to get rid of it, and
okay, yeah.
I have to do it fast, and I also have to connect with everyone and
okay.
know how to do and to meet you and that kind of things.
Okay. And then just then take a moment and notice what looking through that agenda does in the nervous system. I mean, you can see it's innocent. It's really innocent.
I don't know if it's innocent. If it's innocent, it would be kind.
I mean, you could see it's just. How could I say it's innocent? It's just it comes in and without any bad intention, it presents itself, and usually it gets believed in. You could say that agenda.
Mm.
But so we're just taking a moment now. It's not right or wrong. We're just having a look together. What happens in any human, in any expression, when they look and through believing in that agenda? What happens?
It's like a...
Exactly. Cool.
I don't know what kind of words fits in that.
Yeah. So it tries to help, but it does exactly the opposite.
Yeah, and I feel that, and then I start to work hard to come out of the spin downwards. Mm-hmm. And well, it doesn't work. Mm-hmm. And then I think I forgot.
And then there's and then there's a reach out to me.
Yes.
To participate in that.
Yes. Thank you for honoring it.
Yeah. And you can see it's just, I mean, it's all just, something happens and then there's resistance and then an agenda, which is part of the resistance, and then a reach out to try and deal with all of it. And then just have a look now. How is it now? Just, we didn't try and change anything. All we did was we explored.
I become more aware of kind of speed in my system, or maybe it's part what was not seen, and now I'm coming more in touch with it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I also see. Okay, I can't find the words. I try to listen more what's living here and act in a healthy way. But my system gets confused when someone invites me for meeting or so, and gives such a bunch of strange sensations in me, and then I'm not sure what to do, and that's confusing. I mean, I want to listen more here, what's beautiful, and so okay, back again. My old friends coming in view. And then there's wondering popping up that even whatever happens here in this system, there is a love flow possible. There's a part in my system what wants to press it down, the energy.
Is that spin increasing or decreasing or staying the same?
I don't know what decreasing means, but it's more
Getting less. Is it getting more,
yeah.
getting less, or staying the same?
No, it's getting less, and I also become aware of such judgment in myself to how it can spin.
Yeah. That's noticed, and good that it's noticed, and you either attach to that or something gets involved in that, or you leave it. You see it.
Yeah. Can you sense too that I'm a bit more with you? Or?
Yeah, of course.
Not so focused what is here.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to feel a feeling I'm using you.
Doesn't occur to my mind. I don't see in terms of you and me.
Mm.
Yeah, great. Did you
Yeah.
learn something? Did you learn something?
At this moment, I can say yes.
Fantastic.
Ask me next time again. Thank you.
Thanks, Esther.
I have to go also, so I am leaving more early.
No worries. Premanjali. Kate.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Kate. as we just simply rest here, I'm pretty sure you can notice something happening, just resting without it doing whatsoever. Yeah. If I have to say in my wording, I would say something like this. Like there's the recognition, the deeper recognition of what everything is appearing in. There's still awareness of the movements and all that stuff, but there's a shift which like rests, and there's just, yeah. And as that happens, then there's a sense of boundaries disappearing, you could say, and just presence, yeah, just here. And still movements, but it's okay. They're not such a big deal, but that's how it seems to me. You tell me from your perspective what you notice and how it is for you.
Yeah, I feel it. The softening.
Yes.
With that subtle play of boundaries that are in the system.
Yeah.
And there's the presence, which I feel we are
Yes.
holding.
Yes.
And the love in my heart.
Yes. Beauty.
Heart. Just being with you. It's so hard to put in words, but it's just total acceptance and love.
Yeah, your system starts to rest in what it knows. I mean, what it really what it knows. It's like there's a deep knowing in you of this, you could say, and then there's like the conditioning that in everyday life kind of gives us an opportunity to just again and again return to this. And by returning to this, it's just like what returns to it is just our attention. It's not, we don't go anywhere. We are this. But our attention gets caught up in thoughts and perspectives and stuff, which is okay. It's just, that's the human domain. But really what we love is this love and resting, this deep resting beyond time and space, beyond the movie. Yeah, so simple and so beautiful. And every single time it drops back into this deep resting, this deep knowing, it deepens our love. Yeah, it's all we really want in this life, actually, is to rest like this.
Yeah, it feels like home.
Yes, of course. I saw a very cute quote on Facebook, which I put on my Facebook page, which was, I'm not here to teach you, I'm here to love, and the love will teach you. It's, yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm not here to love you, I'm just here to love, you know. It's like, it's precise, it's beautiful. Yeah. Thank you, Kate. And good to see you again.
Grateful.
Yeah. Najma. Hi.
I get a message that my the electricity done. It's like the speaker. It feels there's some more integrated or something, and that feels that word is there with me now and again. Yeah.
Yeah. To me, yeah, I would say it's like integration happens from the capacity to just rest.
Mm, mm, mm.
That deep resting is where everything comes into sync. Yeah.
Yeah. The retreat was very helpful in that way.
Yeah, it was strong. Yeah.
It was strong. Yeah.
Mm.
I used to have periods that it was very natural to me, this deep resting. And it comes more in waves by myself, I mean, or in the, yeah. Sometimes it feels,
So just notice this is a movement where attention goes to the past.
yeah.
It's just no problem. It's just what it did. No right or wrong or good or bad. It's just movements.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
actually, yeah. So, thank you.
Vedanta. Thanks for that. Oh, slowly.
Hi, Isaac.
Hey, slowly.
Can you speak again? I still see the done.
Sure. Sure.
Yes, now I
That.
see. Thank you. Yeah. I wanted to go back today to the Middle Ages because there's some past life there that's in my system, and I was also there with Jeroen, and he also was my husband there. And I asked him last week. I told him that I see these things that are coming up, and I asked him, was I also with you in the Middle Ages? And he directly became very sad. So it's something happened. I don't know what, but it's in the system, and I wanted to shine a light on.
Notice if there's an agenda.
Yes.
Okay. And can you speak what the agenda is?
I noticed that I go more in the person than allowing this moment. Yeah.
Yeah. So just what's the agenda?
Yeah.
Just to put it in words, what is the agenda?
It's already shifting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's like wanting to deal with something from the past so you can get to the present instead of just being in the present. Yeah.
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 Yes, and even though it's shifting like crazy, and I have the feeling that something is on my neck.
It doesn't matter the perception, is the awareness of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then gently resting as that awareness. In which time, space, matter, energy, perception, sensations, interpretations arise. Yeah? And the sensations of this moment are so, I mean, they're here, you know, they're just so, there's no distance to them. But you could say the habit is to interpret and then wanting to change, fix, or get rid of something, or get somewhere else, or have a different experience, all that stuff.
It feels more free now. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
What
beautiful.
are you sensing also?
Yeah, more space, just
Yeah.
resting. Yeah. Nothing to do, no one to do it, and nowhere to go. You know, just
The system is really feeling at home more and more with home. Yeah. It used to be scared of it, but now it's
enjoys.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Thank you, Isaac.
That's very welcome. Great. Tina.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you. Maria and then Werner. Hi, Maria.
Hi.
Werner, you next after Maria. Sylvia, is everybody muted? Okay, just this noise in the background.
Yeah, I think it's Maria's computer.
Okay, it's okay. How does the whole movie look from here?
Hot.
What?
It's including more and more from the stuff.
Maria.
Yeah, actually.
Werner.
Good evening.
Good evening, good morning. Thanks, Werner. Ika.
Hi.
Hi. Isabella.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Isabella.
Can you hear me?
I hear you and I see you.
My heart beats really fast again. And something feels very vulnerable today. Almost like a baby. I feel saying something. That even though I'm observing it and everything happens in me, it feels that it's connected with the body and with the womb in particular. It feels like that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac.
Urja. If you'd like to speak, you need to unmute yourself. Okay.
Can be spoken. Unspeakable can be spoken. Very natural and blissful. This 2 hours unexpected yeah, big source. Grateful. Everything seen. All beyond. What is real?
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. I feel so grateful. Yeah.
Here. Hi, can you see me?
Yes. I would love to look into something with you, or like maybe to speak about. It's you know, being very close to my teacher here. She's very powerful. She's wild, and I'm right now where I'm constantly facing being overpowered, and somehow like in this learning of riding the bicycle, right? It's sometimes the winds are so strong that I'm just on the ground constantly, you know, and then coming back into my seat is not so easy. And I feel like I have to take baby steps most of the time right now where I'm.
So let's come from another angle.
Yes, please.
When we were sitting a few moments ago, Mira,
yeah,
there were a few moments where Mira disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's really only Mira that can be overpowered.
Yeah.
That which you are, that which you already are, can never be overpowered.
Yeah.
That which you already are is the teacher.
Yeah.
All that the so-called external teacher can invite is the seeing of what is who you already are.
Yeah.
But when Mira tries to see who she is, that creates a ripple.
Yeah.
So right here, right now, where's Mira? Right here. There is no Mira.
So it's just like a habit, and
so that sets up like kind of, like The difficulty is everything we hear can become conceptual, can become something.
Yeah.
Then that requires effort, or requires a doing, or requires someone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's coming to an end. It's just, it's not necessary.
That's not right.
No.
Yeah,
Just when we, like resting here right now, just speak your own knowing in the resting here. This that is aware. It's already aware, right? Yeah.
You know, I've heard so many times that we are never going to be equals, you know.
Who says that?
My teacher. And it's, you know, and it's
Mirror, 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 don't I tell you?
Yes.
Something is getting deeper than that.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way it's like that's still relating from the perspective of that there's someone.
Yeah.
And who you are is so beyond anyone.
It's just like, why do I always have this reflection? You know, why is it coming back to me always? It's like to face it over and over again.
Not a useful question.
No, just rest where resting into what I already am.
Yeah. And if that reflection comes, and there's no interest on the other side of it, it just goes, look, not interested. Sorry. Or, you know, like, thanks for seeing if I had an interest in playing that game, but there's no interest here.
Yeah, it's a quite strong game right now. Like, what is it? Like, yeah, it brings up a lot of insecurities and shame and a lot of shame.
And so, yeah, so that's what's been coming up in relation to that perspective. But right here, right now, just, I mean, I'm going to speak with the risk that it gets, somehow love is meeting love here. And not theoretically, just in your own knowing. Where does that live, begin and end?
There's no end.
There's no end, okay, yeah.
And my body just wants to expand into it, like every cell.
Yeah, every cell. And it will, if there's just a resting as that. Because it's natural. It's so natural. The sense of being someone is a contraction. And it's not who we are at all. It's just a habit.
It's very interesting, you know, like this contraction. I experienced the contraction so different with different people, you know.
For sure, for sure.
Oh, they're different.
And then so then the thing is, this is like, okay, a contraction happened, and then how does love respond to the contraction? Can the contraction be there without any needing to understand it, do anything with it, make it mean anything? as you know, when I say as I'm resting, when I say I'm resting, as resting is happening here, and it's touching different patterns that are playing, expressing through different expressions of myself, of course I feel it all.
Mm. Yeah.
What does it have to do with me? Nothing. What does it have to do with the other person? Nothing. It just has to do with unconscious habits playing, that's all.
Yeah.
So if there's something playing through Aisha that makes it seem like there's somewhere to get to,
I hear you. Thank you.
yeah.
It's just like in the field here, it's always constantly about hold yourself, take responsibility, take responsibility.
Maybe you've outgrown that. Maybe you've outgrown that field.
Yeah. It's useful, you know. I can see, you know, the growing up that is happening from this, like, you know, like learning also to hold myself, to not go into any kind of codependency. But somehow it's, I don't know.
Let's look at that. Let's look at that.
Mm-hmm.
There is a learning happening constantly. As love is meeting love, what's the learning that's happening here?
It's effortless.
Effortless. Nobody holding anything, nobody anything. It's just love.
It's just love, yes.
So now discernment is coming, okay?
I can see that actually no one needs to ride the bicycle. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's so much freedom. So I don't have to do any effort.
No effort.
Oh, I'm forgetting, really. It's like, yeah, really like moving through these like subtleties of hierarchy and blaming and shaming and in myself, you know, it's just happening in myself. It's no one is doing it, right?
No one's doing it, and then just to notice, okay, so whatever's there, it's welcome, it's not a problem, but the interest isn't in getting rid of it so you can get back to love. It's recognizing the love that it's appearing in.
Yeah, I really hear you from where you're speaking. Thank you so much. Very precious to have other perspectives too, you know.
Oh, for sure. So as love meets itself here effortlessly, even to say meets itself, or it's all clumsy, it's all this loving flowing, you know, it's like no beginning, no end. No you, no need to do anything. Just naturally as there's a resting, there's fine tuning that happens, really fine discernments that happen without effort at all. And that's why I use that thing of the bicycle. When you're riding a bicycle, that same fine-tuning happens that nobody does. It's not a doing. So you watched a couple of thoughts come across the screen and it didn't, nothing grabbed, just came.
Yeah, I can see the habit of like believing in things that I'm receiving also from her, you know, like that it's like a law or something. And then like creating new kind of identities around it. And then, humans.
You can watch the mind trying to figure out a formula here, but it's useless. To rest as love, as who you are. What's required? Who does it or what? Is it a doing or is it a being? What is it?
It's very sweet to just feel in my face how, you know, the nervous system tries to respond, or like, you know, to put like a mask on or an expression, or instead of just allowing to be naked. Yeah. Even more naked.
And that being naked is not a doing. That happens through something inherent in awareness that makes these really fine distinctions. It's just like, it does it. It just notices any little movement that is, you know, like effort or something, and then it just, oh, no interest.
You know, when you say this with no interest, like in my response to Aisha, for instance, right now, you know, like this discernment that is happening, and also saying no, and, you know, like all kind of, it's just from which I only can come from love. Otherwise it's like a form of pushing away, right?
So let's make a distinction here.
Yes.
The response is the response to Aisha, or is the response to patterns playing in Aisha?
Or playing in me, whatever. Yeah, but yeah, it's the response to the patterns playing.
Okay, yeah. Cool. And what's responding is patterns responding to patterns. Yeah. So no need to point it out to Aisha. No need to go into resistance to it. It's just patterns meeting patterns. That's all. And no need to fix those patterns. No need to do anything with them. It's just the moment, you could say, the moment is like, okay, it's not Aisha. The patterns are whatever's playing in that field are playing, and there's only this interest in resting. It's like it knows. It's tasted it. It knows it. And it doesn't move then for anything. So or if it does move, it doesn't matter. It just goes, it self-corrects the moment it notices it. As we're resting here, you can feel just by itself, there's a subtle noticing that goes on, yeah? That you don't have to do. It does it by itself. And then the love flow just gets fuller and fuller. I mean, like literally the cells start to vibrate differently. Everything just starts to. So beyond you and me, so beyond everything. It's just. So for some moments, free of any sense of Maya, of Mira, I mean. Yeah. And then, like Mira appears again. It's okay. You see it. It's just okay. But that's, this is like Mira now. And that's okay. The appearance of Mira in that, what does that appearance of Mira matter? It doesn't. It's just, isn't it?
Oh, just very sweet.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, thank you so much for being more clear on that. Yeah, we are all humans, right? And patterns are playing out.
Yeah. And there's no need at all to deal with any pattern. They're self-liberating once they're seen. And how they get seen is by keeping quiet.
It's good that you say this, that there's no need to take responsibility at all.
Nada. It's an error. Ends up producing a sense of me that has to do something, and that's endless. That never ends.
Yeah.
Important discernments, really. I mean, yeah, thanks for bringing this, because
Yeah. I will come again and again to that you remind me of that, because
I was so welcome. And you can see
Yeah.
just even this movement, just watch.
Mhm.
Of course, so welcome to come rest anytime.
Mhm.
But just to like right now, there's a projection that there's going to be a needing of reminding, and okay, well, great, thanks, mind. It's like, well,
Yeah, great.
in the, to me, it just seems like in the resting, the cellular capacity to vibrate at a low frequency deepens, but effortlessly. It's not a doing. It's just. So it's a love affair. It's, I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. It has nothing to do with any effort or getting anywhere or.
Yes, please, more of that.
Yeah, moment by moment, yeah, of course.
Oh, thank you so much.
So,
And, oh.
just coming back to gallery view for a moment. Did anyone get value out of that? Yeah, beautiful. And we've come to the end of our time. And thank you, Sylvie, for hosting. And thank you, everybody, for showing up. Deep love, peace, beauty. Yeah.
Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha. Everybody, come on now. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Who is you who shines like a got Will Merchant on the guitar. Come on, everybody, give him some love.